So I'm testing some new settings tonight, guys, on my live streaming software. So I wanted to come on and pull some cards for you. Anybody that comes on gets one spirit message from my Yogic Path deck. Okay? Hi, Josephine. So I'm testing some new settings on my live streaming software. So I just wanted to come on real quick and pull some cards and get some feedback from you guys. So if you want to let me know how the feed looks and sounds on your end, let me know. And you get a single card spirit message while we're at it. All right, Josephine, your card. Now remember, if you haven't seen these before, these are in Sanskrit, so I have a hard time pronouncing them. This is the Savahaya. So this is your card, but it was in reverse. This card's coming up reverse for a lot of people in the last week since I've started using these. Okay, so reverse meaning, who are you? It may sound like an abrupt question, but it's one you should ask yourself every day. When we don't ask ourselves who we are, we take on a version of ourselves that other people sized for us. In truth, you are not your personality. That is a temporary and ever-changing facade you use to interact with the outside world. This is the time to go deeper into the very nature of the self. This self is beyond personality quizzes or even dosha. This self is the infinite soul, one that exists across experiences, bodies, personalities, and even lifetimes. Regain touch with this deep-seated self by doing things that make you forget who you are. Meditate, dance, chant mantras, spend time immersed in nature, move past the mind. You will notice your personality quickly shifts and anchors into your truth when you've reunited with your soul. So I love this card. This is a new deck, so if you haven't seen me use this deck at all before, this is a Yogic Path by Sahara Rose. The artwork is by Danielle Noel. She also did another artwork for one of my other decks that I absolutely love. Sorry, I had to take my earbud out because I was listening to myself talk in my ear, and it's kind of distracting. Let me find something soft to put on here. We might move over here, actually, guys. I know I'm going to rearrange. It's kind of annoying to hear the cards shuffle. Actually, I want that box. Come over here to my healing table. There, now you guys won't hear the card shuffling because I know that's kind of loud sometimes. Oh, thank you, Carla. Is anybody on that would like a reading? All right, I'm going to hang out for a little while and shuffle some cards. Draw some here and show them to you guys. Maybe I'll even do an energy reading for Thanksgiving week. If you're in the US, you know Thanksgiving is just next week. Can you believe it's already here, guys? I know a lot of other countries and cultures celebrate different types of harvest festivals right around the same time, so. All right, let's see. Let's pull a card. All right, we have the Dharma. So this is the card I just pulled. Isn't that really pretty? I need to get a light so you can see the cards better. Let's look at the meaning. Page 73. I absolutely love this deck. It's got masculine, it's got feminine. Sorry, I turned to the wrong page. All right. So this card, I'll read both reverse and upright. So whichever speaks to you the most is your energy reading for Thanksgiving week. So Dharma is your highest purpose. Congratulations, you are on the path to fulfilling your highest purpose. You have recently unraveled deeper insight into why you were put here on this planet and are ready to share your gifts in a bigger way. You have realized that the obstacles you have faced were given to you for a reason and have provided you with the strength you need to show up as your highest self. The universe is ready for you to rise up into your Dharma role to lift the vibrations of this entire planet. Continue to listen to the whispers of your soul. And reverse. Perhaps you need a reminder of the very important role you play in the universe. You are born with unique gifts that only you can share in your individualized way. The world can only come into balance when everyone rises up to their Dharma. That begins with you. Take a step back. Look at your life. Is each day bringing you closer to your highest purpose, or have you lost sight of what that is? Remember, your Dharma role is so much greater than just you. When you don't rise up, the whole world misses out. We need you. So obviously, some of us will, one, need to listen to the whispers of our soul, and two, step back into the role that you were put here on this earth to do. So whichever version of that speaks to you the most, that is your message for Thanksgiving week. All right, who just joined us? Drop in, say hi. If you would like a spirit reading, I'm just doing some right now, testing out the software, seeing how the feed is for you guys. Hey there, Sun and Chaos. Welcome, welcome. Would you guys like to have your own spirit reading this evening? Looking for inspiration? You got it, Chaos. I will do a spirit message for you. If you haven't seen this deck yet, this is the Yogic Path Oracle deck by Sahara Rose and illustrated by Danielle Noel. I just barely got this deck and have started playing with it, and I am so in love with it. All right, sorry guys, I have to turn myself off over here because it's hard to concentrate on you when I'm talking in my own ear. All right, Chaos, let's see what kind of encouragement, inspiration the guides might have for you. All right, so you got, now all these words are in Sanskrit, guys, so they are slightly hard for me to pronounce, so please bear with me. This is the Pratyahara, but it was in reverse, so upside down. So let's see what the meaning is for you. This is one of the few oracle decks that I know of that actually has reverse meanings for the cards. All right, so Chaos, your reading in reverse. This is the time to retreat and draw back into yourself, letting go of any crutches you've used in the past to make you feel good. Chocolate, coffee, social media, TV shows. This card translates to withdraw oneself from which nourishes the senses, from that which nourishes the senses. Through releasing attachment to sensual distractions, we move closer to self-realization and eventually inner peace. What have you been holding on to that's distracting yourself? Perhaps it's food or material possessions or surrounding yourself with people. Let go of all let go of all of that so you can realize all that you are. So that is your message, Chaos Engagement. Hopefully that brought you some inspiration. All right, Sun, let's draw a card for you. How is the stream, guys? How is the sound? How is the picture? I know it's kind of dark. I don't have a light on the other side. All my family's asleep, so I wanted to test everything while everybody was quiet. Awesome, Chaos. I'm happy to hear that. All right, son, for you. You got Kali in reverse. Now, Kali is a goddess. Let's find hers. In reverse. Look in the mirror. What is it that you are afraid to see? We all have parts of us that are less than perfect, but they can only be brought into the light through acknowledgement. Recognize those shadows, why they came to be, the purpose they once had, and how they are no longer needed. Write down the limiting beliefs you're holding on to that are preventing you from reaching your higher truth and burn them into flames. Shake your body, scream, clear your house, let go of stale relationships, practice self-pleasure and self-care. Free the parts of you that have been suppressed and step into your wild nature to experience Kali's enlightenment. So here's what the card looks like, upright and reverse. Let me see if I can find a light, guys, so you can see better. I'm sure I have a flashlight and I have a better idea. I have a candle. Because what is life without a candle, right? And it will, of course, be a nice, soft light. Hopefully, the flame will get big enough that it can light up the cards a bit. So in reverse. So those of you that have been on my streams before, what do you think of my new setup? I redid a small rearranging. Obviously, I added shelves and put my crystal babies up on the shelves. So since it's just the two of you in here right now, I actually am number 3 on there. I have my iPad up watching so that I can make sure there's no buffering or anything. But I'll take you over here so you guys can see my new setup. Hi, Teshwini. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. If you have a better way for me to pronounce it, or if I pronounce it right, let me know. I am totally okay with you guys correcting me. I am going to, I'm just doing quick single card spirit readings from my Oracle deck. If you would like a single card, I'm totally happy to do that for you. Let me put the phone back down. I was going to take everybody to show my crystal babies off. Call you T. You absolutely got it. That is so much easier for me. Thank you. I apologize, guys. I know there is probably about a minute lag between when I'm actually talking and when you guys are actually hearing me and responding. Yes, go ahead with your question and I will draw a card for you. I know, Chaos, isn't it awesome? I saw it on, I watch a lot of other YouTubers, and one of my favorites, her name is Hearthwitch, and she did a deck review on this deck, and once I saw it, I had to have it. I have another of, one of my decks is illustrated by Danielle Noel, one of my favorites, and I love her artwork. I love the imagery that's in the cards and the meanings that there are, so it was one of those that I saw and I absolutely had to have. I also did a deck review on it, so if you guys are interested in watching that and seeing the full thing besides just, what's shuffling in my hands. Okay, so, hi Jasmine. All right, T. I will see what kind of answers this deck will give me. It's not the greatest deck for relationship questions, so we'll see what the guides give me here. Jasmine, I am doing single card spirit readings, so if you would like one, just let me know and I will pull a card for you. I'm just kind of on tonight to test out my software, see if it starts buffering or anything for you guys, so let me know how the feed looks and sounds. That was kind of my main goal for tonight. All right, T, let's see what I got. Shiva. All right. So this is one I haven't seen yet before. Let's see what she has to say. If I remember correctly, Shiva is another goddess. 123. And she was upright. Okay. You are truly on a yogic path. Shiva is referred to as Adi Yogi, the first yogi ever. He attained, Shiva's a he. Yes, Jasmine, I will pull one for you next. Shiva attained enlightenment and abandoned himself in an ecstatic dance atop the Himalayas. When his ecstasy went beyond movement, he became utterly still. People could not understand his switch between ecstatic movement and stillness and thought him mad. However, 7 students wanted to learn how he was moving past physical limitations. This is how he began teaching yoga. Shiva planted the seed of yoga into the human mind. Pulling Shiva represents moving past the limitations from your society, body, mind, or ego. It represents doing the inner work to evolve. It is also a call to service, to teach others your wisdom so they too can become liberated. So my guess here, T, is they are transcending past some limitations that they were in, and they're going to be, if they haven't already, they're going to be called to serve and teach in some way. I don't know what that could be as a couple, or maybe their relationship is just going to be there to help teach others to, I don't know, work through whatever they happen to be going through right now. So hopefully that makes some sense for their situation. I mean, I can kind of see it, but not knowing their situation, I don't know if that actually makes sense for them. I could definitely see that in other people that I've known. You're very welcome. All right, Jasmine, let's see what they will give me for you. Where's everybody joining us from tonight? California. Really, T? I didn't know that these kinds of decks would be used in that kind of tarot in India. I've never been to India, but it's always fascinated me. All right. Jasmine, you got Saraswati in reverse. So this is the card that you got, okay? But reversed. I love seeing where all you guys come from. I love, the diversity that we have on this channel. because it seems like we get people from all over the world all the time. I will absolutely look for some of those, T. That sounds really interesting. All right, number 97. Okay, so in reverse, Saraswati. Perhaps you're feeling creatively blocked, which just means you have forgotten who you truly are. Your divine nature is one of endless creativity. There is no shortage of ideas, like a river. You just have to tap back into the infinite stream of inspiration. What were the creative activities you loved as a child? Breathe them back into your daily life. Dance, doodle, sing, paint, play an instrument, write. Use your body and silence your inner monologue. Allow yourself to surrender to the greater flow that is the universe motion. Remember that you are already a creative being. The only thing that's blocking you is your mind. So, what this tells me in relationship to your love life, I believe. Yes, into your love life is basically remember how to love yourself. The rest will come, because you are the most important person in your life, period, because you're the only you're ever going to have. So remember how to love yourself, and the rest will follow. It's really that simple. Sure, T, we can get you a card for yourself. Absolutely. You're very welcome. Good night, Chaos. Remember to like the stream if you guys enjoyed it. I know it was totally surprised. It's not my normal weekly one. I just got some advice and wanted to test it out. And it seems to be working very well. Thank you, T, very much. All right. So you got Durga, also in reverse. So this is your card, T. Ah, good. The candle is flickering. Yay! You guys can see the cards a little better now. So let's see what Durga message is. So in reverse, perhaps you feel anxious, sad, lost, or confused, and could use a bit of strength to power you through this. Just remember that hardships are temporary and an opportunity to develop tenacity. The one thing you can instantly change are your present thoughts. The rest will shift after that. Repeat the Durga mantra for her beloved guidance. She exists within. She is the goddess of inner strength and protection. So I'm going to read part of the upright so that you can kind of get more of an idea on Durga. So upright says, you are exhibiting great strength in the face of the things that would make others, including former versions of yourself, crumble. Durga, the warrior goddess, is with you, carrying her bow and arrows, sword, trident, lotus, thunderbolt, golden discus, and conch. We are embodying her fierce strength and loving protection. You have overcome major hardships with your willpower and will continue to leap over any challenges that confront you. Call upon Durga Ma whenever you need an extra ounce of strength. So her mantra, okay, this is her mantra that it wants you to repeat. Om Doom Durga Ye Nam Aha. Okay, I'm going to type it in over here so you can actually see what it says. So Soul Moon's Rising is just me, obviously, minus the tarot. Okay, so I'm typing in the chat box the mantra. Okay, there it is. I typed it into the chat box. So you can actually see what I'm seeing. So basically, repeating that mantra will help you bring her out to overcome whatever you happen to be going through at the moment. You are very welcome, T. Thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you for guys helping me make sure my stream was running and looking good. I really, truly appreciate it. I think I'm going to wrap it up because it is almost my bedtime, guys. It is after 11 o'clock here where I'm at, p.m., of course. So I'm going to go hit the hay. You guys have a fantastic night, and we'll see you next week for spirit messages. Good night.